Got the new bearings. Let's put them in. Look at that. Look, there's the old one, new one. Looks like the same thing. I use this right here. So the bolt, and I grind it down to get the head just the right size, and I use this slide hammer. Put it in, grabbed it like that, popped it right out. So that's a useful tool. And I sand it in there, smooth it out, and the new one popped right in. It's not perfect, but hopefully it's a lot better than it was. I think I got it lined up left to right. Let's put the chain on loosely, see if I can tighten this up and get this all straight and where it's supposed to be. This chain's looking pretty darn straight. Just eyeball right down the line of the chain. I'll get it as close as I can by eye and see if we can test it out. Basically, the sprocket is still wobbling slightly. I don't know if the sprocket itself is warped because I can't tell. I can't tell if that's warped or the flange that I welded is not. God, this motorcycle sucks. And I got another issue. When I line this up as best I can with the two sprockets, see this right here, got a lot of thread sticking out there. You come over here and I got almost no thread sticking out because this is a lot further forward, so that's close to running out of thread, and this one's further back, got a lot of thread because those are the same length, but this whole rear end of this thing is not square. It wasn't that square to begin with. Alright, took the wheel back off. Guess I'm going to try to grind the welds down and see if I can get it straighter. It seems to still not quite be straight for some reason. Cut this back off. I'm gonna redo the whole thing, get it flat. Must have been something I did last time. It wasn't quite flat. So this is part 2. Basically, I had to cut this back off, like I said. Basically, I got to redo part 1. This is part 2, but it might as well be the second part of part 1. Part 1B. Okay, we're gonna try to weld this up so the collar fits. I'm gonna try to add some weld to this wheel so this isn't so sloppy. To get too hot. So hopefully I didn't warp that too bad with that bearing. That's still the old bearing. I haven't really officially put in the new one yet. I did, but I popped it back out. So I got the old bearing in there, so I'm not going to worry about messing up the old bearing. But I do want to worry about warping the piece that it goes in. If I warp that, then I won't be able to get it out. I won't be able to get the new one in. Alright, so I got these welds every 90 degrees all the way around. I'm going to grind those down so I can then slip this over and it's snug. That's the right depth. It's right at the flush with the bearing, but it wobbles. Now let's pump the axle, see how close it is. I got this set up now. I hiked these jack stands up, so this was tilted a little higher than level, so I don't have to do it on the jack stands on the floor like I was last time. Also got to see if the sprocket is centered. Using these 4 bolts. There's a little bit of wiggle room there if I loosen the bolts. I'm watching for it when it's running. I'm watching for it to wiggle this way and going up and down, meaning it's off center. What I'm worried about is the sprocket itself isn't flat. I'm trying to get this flange flat with the wheel. If the sprocket itself isn't flat, how am I supposed to tell? It sure seems flat. looks flat now, but it's still a little bit off center. I don't think I'm ever going to get this right. Looks like now it might be centered. Just got to get the wobble out of it. Tiny bit more grinding. Gotta add a little bit of weld back to it. Ground it too much. I know you're thinking spraying water on it's cooling it down too fast. It's not good for the weld. These aren't structural welds. They're just to take up space. So it's probably okay. I wouldn't do that with something structural. Don't want to get sparks in the eye. Very painful. Let's see if that's close. Kinda don't think I should touch it anymore. It's that good. Just almost perfect. I don't know if I can get it any better than this. I think I'm just gonna weld it there. Let's test that before we go any further. A mini bike, I think that's about as good as you're gonna get. Any tiny little wobble left in it is probably in the sprocket itself. I'm not sure. Pretty good though, pretty good. Definitely good enough for this. Double check it one final time. It's all welded, it's all tightened. Should be the same. Yep, looks good. Yep, right there. See if we can get the bearings in here. Hope the heat from the weld didn't